Hey everybody, MTGOrzo here with another EDH Commander game, Mizzix of the Asmagnes versus Drana, Liberator of Malakir. This hand is insane, so we're gonna keep it. Excuse me, not that this matters in this video, but it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded anything, and by hot minute, I mean like 3 or 4 days. That's because I've been super fucking sick. Like, whatever I caught knocked me on my ass. There was nothing I could do. I was a wee baby in the arms of death. I was out of work for like 3 days. I even tried to come back to work, and I made it half a day before they sent me home because I looked like I was going to die. So we're gonna play a turn 2 Mizzix here. I mean, it might just eat removal, but we're gonna try anyway. So I was out, dead, and then all the time that I spent on Magic Online when I wasn't sleeping or crying myself to sleep, I was actually playing Pauper. Because my buddy kind of got me into it, and it looked pretty fun. Turns out, hey, it's pretty fun. So I've been playing a lot of Pauper, and, you know, I'm enjoying it, so that's cool. So what we got here, it's fun stuff. We have Arcane Denial. Okay, never mind. What I was thinking of, we could Merchant Scroll into, like, mana drain to just keep safe and then have 1 more mana to try and do fun stuff with next turn. But that doesn't seem as fun as not doing that. So I'm gonna do this, cast Frantic Search, untap all of my lands, and have a bunch of extra mana. And by a bunch I mean 2. 3 actually, because I'm generating a free mana off of Mizzix. So that's cool. It's cool beans. Cool beans, you guys. Those were good. Those were pretty good. Well, the worst out of these, because I want to keep the mountain to pitch to compulsive research, so the worst is Fuel for the Cause and Ancient Tomb, actually. So, whoops. That one. Then we can cast Compulsive Research targeting me, pitching the mountain. Or any similarly bad land that we get. Not actually bad lands because we can't run it, but shut up, Mom, you know what I'm talking about. Bloodstained Mire is better than better than Mountain, so that's what we're gonna do. And we can actually still Merchant Scroll for something. I don't have any ways to untap my mountains. Or untap my lands, rather. Man, I haven't fucking talked about Magic in a long time, so I apologize if this isn't making any sense. He might just concede, because we're going to grab Mana Vault or Mana Drain to make him feel sad about his life and choices. And we're just going to sit. We're going to sit back. I don't care. He can attack me. Like, this doesn't bother me. Yeah, so he conceded, and we'll play another game. Hey everybody, MTGOrzo here with another EDH Commander game on the tails of that short Drana game. We are playing Mizzix versus Azusa Lost But Seeking, which is a phenomenal matchup, I believe, in my opinion. We're on the draw, and this hand is sweet. This hand is fucking cool. I like it. It's got a bunch of blue cards, no red cards to be seen. That's how cool people play Magic. I'm gonna shuffle this though because I do need some red lands or red mana sources. Yes, please. That's okay. Especially if we can remand an Azusa. It'll buy us some time. It'll buy us some sweet time. I don't care about Sylvan Library. Reiterate doesn't do anything. Okay, we actually need to find a land or we're in trouble. No turn 2 Mizzix here. Oh, Fat Eloquent is watching, my least favorite Magic Online player. Fat Eloquent, if you watch my videos online, I am personally calling you out. But yeah, we're gonna snap remand an Azusa here. Get a card. And it was a land. Boom, bam. We're so good at this fucking game. Get a land, get a Volk, and hold up. Mana Drain and Thirst for Knowledge. Oh, we had Mana Drain in our hand. Holy shit, I didn't even know about that. I'm stupid. It might be Mana Drain, because off of Mana Drain we can cast a bunch of stuff next turn. So if he goes into Azusa again, we Mana Drain it, and he might just concede to that. We get Mana Drain, plays the Dryad Arbor, it doesn't matter. Okay, so big turn here. What do we need for a big turn? Mystical Tutor for what? Okay, so we're gonna have 3 extra mana floating. Means we can play Mizzix, have 2 mana left over, which isn't enough to cast any of our spells, which seems really bad. So I'm actually going to Mystical Tutor for Counterspell here, just straight up Counterspell, because we can play Mizzix. Oh, we can't actually do that. Shit. Because that mana is gonna go away. I mean, I get Time Twister. I'm not in love with the cards in my hand. That seems okay. I wouldn't mind shuffling. Yeah. I get Time Twister. Sure. 3 mana. Cast Mizzix of the Ismugnus. And then cast not enough to do anything. So I guess we're just gonna sit here because I'm bad at math. Well, we have Time Twister, so I'm not too worried about whatever he's gonna play this turn. Ideally it would be a land, which is weird for me to say in this deck, but ideally it would be a land. Yeah, you have Azusa, play 2 more lands. It's just not gonna matter at all. I mean, it might matter, like, but this deck doesn't have a lot of ways to interact, if you know what I mean. Not having lands sucks. So main phase Thirst for Knowledge is better right now than Time Twistering, because I want to keep Time Twister, or I want to cast Thirst for Knowledge, and okay, so we did it. Land. Or 2 cards, rather. It's 2 cards, Sam. You have to discard 2 cards. This one and this one. It's not going to do anything. But we did just draw ourselves out of this. We can keep up Arcane Denial if we wanted to, which doesn't seem terrible. Arcane Denial, we didn't even have to play out the Mana Crypt, but I mean, we have Arcane Denial, we might as well sit on it. If we cast Time Twister, we won't be able to get the experience counter off of Arcane Denial. And I'm, again, not terribly worried about what a mono green deck is going to do against this deck. Like, if it's Titania, we like snap counter because I can't. Titania is scary. Titania does die to Bolt, though. We don't have Bolt, but it does die to it. I don't care about Harmonize. You're going to be, shipping those cards back anyway. You can have more land. You can have all the land you want. Reclamation Stage. Okay, that is something we Arcane Denial. You can draw 2 extra cards. I would like to draw a card. If he has another thing, then we get punished for playing out the Mana Crypt when we didn't need to. Sure. Strip Mine Bait that I don't run in this deck. Alright, so next turn we should just be able to win. If I get a small spell, I would like to be able to cast Time Warp for Time Walk, which would be okay. And I'm going to draw 2 cards, so not too terribly. It's not outside the realm of possibility for that to happen. Heads. I lost. Whatever. Arcane, I don't care. Model the mixture. Oh, I didn't do it. A land would be okay too. I wouldn't mind casting it for 3 though either. No. Okay, so we actually didn't get anything, but we can do this. Take an extra turn. He can't do anything. Cast Time Twister. Draw a new grip. Play out another... Ooh, we could play Dak? That seems pretty good. We'll play Dak. Play out Dak. Dak discards Academy Ruins and Sulphur Falls. Or whatever non-blue mana sources I draw in this next draw step thing. Me. Oh no, I'm lagging. My internet's been really shitty lately, you guys. I'm sorry. No, okay. Yeah, well, Academy Ruins, Sulphur Falls still, because Island is better than Sulphur Falls in this position. Because we could still hit that elusive high tide and go off. Still lagging. Academy Ruins, Sulphur Falls. Please do the thing. Lag. Yeah, lag test failed. My phone just completely died, so whatever. Alright. Attack? No. Who knows what he could be running? Come on. Come on. Just fucking work, dude. I pay a lot of, like, real money for these fake cards. I would like this program to work. Just fucking let me play Magic. Oh, this is gonna be abysmal if this doesn't fix itself soon. I apologize, you guys. This is not fun to watch. It's less fun to play, though. I'm allowed to be selfish right now. It is way less fun to play. Basically, at this point, it's impossible to lose. So, because we can double Time Walk and then Windfall to draw 7 cards, which seems okay by me. It looks like we've caught up to the internet, so I can lose all the flips in the world and won't kill me before I kill him or he concedes. So, Island. Time Warp. He's probably just going to concede to these Time Warps, honestly. Because these Time Warps are giving me insane value. Like, how do you come back from this? I'm basically just doing whatever I want. Like, I'm not even playing Magic at this point. Dan would be furious at me if he knew I was doing this. Windfall. Draw me 7 new cards. Those were okay. And then target player draws 2 cards. Me. Oh, those were good. Bye-bye and bye-bye. So, intuition means I win the game. It's just kind of how it's going to have to be. And that's okay. We've got 2 more extra turns. If he wants to make me play it out, I'm glad to. I would love to play it out. I enjoy playing out Storm. I think it's just a fun exercise. It's very cathartic for me. I've lost most of these flips. Okay, Helm of Awakening is fun. Doesn't matter much anymore, but it'll make Time Stretch cheaper, though. Gives me an extra 1 on my X spells, which is always fun. Play land. Cast Ponder. This is my free turn. Because we're just setting ourselves up for another huge turn. Ooh, LED. Do we have a draw 7? No, and it doesn't really matter. Singing Song is cute, but I'm gonna shuffle. We're at the point in the game where LED is not a huge issue. We don't need it. Yes, shuffle my library, please. Faithless Looting. Well, we're not gonna. Well, I don't know. We might use the red, so I'm not gonna blow it on a Faithless Looting right now. It's always something we can pitch to a deck. These are both terrible. So we're just skimming the chaff. We're just getting all that stuff. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! How many one-drop cantrips can I cantrip into? We'll activate Dak, because why not? I can ultimate Dak if I wanted to. Holy shit. Muddle of Mixture is cute to keep, but we're gonna pitch it. I don't need it. Like, we could get mana drain again, but at this point mana drain doesn't matter. We needed mana drain to not immediately die to his crazy things. Faithless Looting, another. Okay, top. Well, I fucking hate top. I know it's good for this deck, so I'm gonna pitch it. Pitch this and this. I can cast Time Stretch now, actually, and you can't do anything about it because it costs 9 mana, and it costs 4 mana effectively. So I'm gonna do it. He's gonna concede to a Time Stretch, or he's just F6'd and gone to make himself some instant noodles or something like that. But we're gonna set us up for an enormous turn. Okay, yeah. So he's like, fuck that. Like, you have 3 more turns. I took 7 extra turns in a row. He can go fuck himself.